So earlier today, I made an announcement that I was going to kind of change up the format. I'm getting kind of tired of my life, and I'd like to make content and keep you guys interested. So the content I'm going to make for you is going to be interesting. That's my daughter walking behind me, first of all. She's going to try scaring us probably, but I want it to be some sort of content that will keep people interested and make it so I don't have to work the grueling hours I work because life shouldn't be lived that way. Now, the stuff I tell y'all is not stuff I've made up. The stuff I tell y'all is not the stuff that I am. I don't believe in lying. I'm going to be straightforward with people. There's no reason to lie to somebody, especially when it comes to stuff like this. So, over the next few years, I hope I'll be able to keep you guys interested. When I was a young child, I started to choke, and the paramedics couldn't revive me. And I think that flatlining it caused me to have an open window to something that a lot of people don't have or are afraid to mention because they don't want to be looked at like they're crazy. So I hope to share some of my experiences with you. I'll have some of my other content, some of my funny content, some of my goofy content, skits and stuff like that. But I just want to do what's going to make you guys happy. So, the first story I'd like to share with you is one that hits very close to my heart. And death has been very big in my family. I have a very large family. Well, back in 1999, I was 21 years old, and my grandpa passed away. I was in school to be a certified medical tech, and I my car had broken down. I didn't have a lot of money to fix my car, and my mom would pick me up at school and take me home. Well, this Monday, she picked me up. She was taking me home. And that weekend, I had had a dream that my grandpa came to visit me. I told my grandpa, I really wish there was a way I could tell my mom that I saw you. My grandpa looked at me and said, well, tell her that she had a dream about me on Thursday night and tell her that on Friday she poked her finger with us. And just as he started to say whatever it was, my alarm went off and it woke me up. I got up, got ready for school, got to school. That night, my mom picked me up. I said, Mom, so last night I had a dream about Grandpa. And he told me that you had a dream about him and that you poked your finger with the safety pin or straight pin, a staple, something like that. My mom gets this dumbfounded look on her face. And she goes, I've talked to you this weekend, didn't I said, No, ma'am. She goes, Well, Thursday night I had a dream about your grandpa. And Friday, I was at work digging through my desk, and a safety pin went into my finger. And she looks at her finger, and I look over to see, and there's no mark there. And she's sitting there, and she's looking at it. And I was like, okay. I said, well, Grandpa sends his love. He says hi, and she got a grin on her face. By the time she got me home, she looked at her finger again, and you could see where the safety pin had gone into her finger that Friday. Guys, we live in a huge, huge universe with infinite possibilities. For us to think that where we are right now is the only plane to be on, it just isn't the truth. I've dealt with the truth. I've talked to my grandpa, I've talked to grandparents, aunts, uncles, lived in homes that were possessed. I even think one of my sons was possessed at one point. I hope to be able to share my adventures with you guys, and I hope you guys stay tuned. Y'all have a wonderful night, and we will talk with you soon.